Tell me a funny joke.
Sure, here's a classic one for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Tell me a poetry.
In the silent night, a flower bloomed. Its petals unfurling, casting a sweet perfume.
Tell me about the Newton's first law of motion, second law of motion, and third law of motions. What are the formulas for those laws?
The formulas for Newton's laws of motion are as follows. 1. Newton's first law of motion, law of inertia. Formula, F equals 0. Description, an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion with the same velocity unless acted upon by an unbalanced external force.
So, what is the music Justin Bieber had made in last 10 years?
Justin Bieber has released several albums and singles in the last 10 years. Here is a summary of his discography from 2011 to 2021. 1.
Sing me a nice song.
Verse 1. In a world of chaos, you need a little peace. Let's escape the trouble.
Hey guys, hopefully you are doing well. Harry here, and this is another video to creating a bot which basically gonna help us to do our research and everything. So we're gonna use OpenAI, basically OpenAI API. That's a ChatGPT. We can use ChatGPT Turbo. That's 3.5, and basically about the ChatGPT 4, I cannot promise because it's quite slow. So I really want to stick with ChatGPT 3.5 at the moment, right? So guys, let me show you about the library first. So we are using Sound Device. This is the open source library developed by the Python community and researcher like you and me. So this is the open source and anybody can use this, and I'm like, it's really easy and it is really fun, right? So there's not that much documentation about this, right? So anyway, I have did my research and I'm just gonna copy this, right? And you can just paste over here and you can press shift and enter to install this library, right? So I'm just not gonna use this because I have already installed my library. You can see over here I have imported the Sound Device as SD, right guys? So the next thing we are doing over here is we're gonna declare some functions over here, right? So for that we have to clear a functions, right? Create a functions, right? So I have already imported our library, so I'm gonna declare a functions. Let's say record audio, right? So record audio, then we're gonna give a duration over here, right? It's gonna be like nearly about, let's say, like 5 seconds, right? So guys, the basically our framework is like to record the audio and play our audio, right? So that will be our simple framework, right? So we're gonna say audio. So before that, let me show you in a block, right? So that's the profit of our working into block coding, right? So audio, let's say audio data equal to sd dot record. There we go, right? Record. Then let's say integer in the form of integer, right? So we want to keep a data type as an integer. Let's say durations 44100, right? And we're gonna use a sample rate equal to 44100, and we're gonna define the channels that gonna be just the one, right? So let me show you if I run this, right? So duration, sorry, because the duration was our parameter on a function. So just to show you guys, I'm gonna declare a duration again. Duration equal to, let's say, like 5 will be fine, isn't it? So yeah, so now you can see over here the data is in a form of a numpy array, right? Basically that's gonna create a nearly about dot shape nearly about 220,500 rows, right? That's quite a big data. And of course you heard about the big data analysis, right? It's similar like that, but there's a millions of rows instead of thousands in big data, right? Well, let's not dive into big data at the moment. I'll make a video on the big data analysis, right? So finding the patterns and everything. So right now what we're gonna do is like basically we're gonna record the audio into basically into this rows, right? So let's delete this, and we're gonna reuse this code, and we're gonna declare inside our functions, right? So now we have one channel with the sample rate of 44,100. That's around like 44k kilohertz, I think so, I guess, right? So I'm gonna say sd dot, basically that sd stand for the short form of our this library Python sound device, right? So we're gonna use the function known as wait, right? Open and close parentheses. Then we're gonna return those uh, return some argument inside the functions that will be our variables, let's say audio, and of course our 44,100 frequency, right? So okay, that's fine, that's been declared. Okay, so that's smooth. So let's walk into the play audio right now. Okay, for the play audio, what we're gonna do is we're gonna declare a functions over here. Let's say play audio, right? And open and close parentheses, right? And then basically we're gonna define those audio data, right? Audio data, basically that's audio data over here, right? First argument, and the second argument will be sample rate, right? So let's say sample rate, yes. And let's say like sd dot play functions, which is gonna play our audio parameter, basically our data. Then gonna be a sample rate, right? Then sd dot wait again. And what we're gonna do over here is we can just print over here. Let's say print, and we'll say finish playing audio, right? And before that we can also do something over here like sd dot play, right? And it's gonna be oops, sorry, let's not do that, right? Let's do something like print on the top first. Let's say playing audio. Okay, that's fine, right? So basically what we did over here is like we have created two functions over here. One function will record audio, which basically gonna record our audio. One function is play audio, which basically gonna play our audio, right? So for that we have a declare duration, that's a 5 second. And then we have a audio data variable which is gonna record our audio with the sample rate of nearly 44 kilohertz, right? Let's say 10 power 3, yeah, 44 kilohertz with a single channel, right? And it's gonna return the audio data, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna call this function now, right? So for that I will say audio, so audio data, and of course oops, sorry, this need to be audio data, and of course sample rate, right? So sample rate. So basically these are the argument we are passing to play audio, right? So this one audio and sample rate, right? So that's gonna be equal to record audio, which is gonna record our audio, and that will be durations about let's say duration about let's take it to 10 second maybe. For 10 second we can record something, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run this, and hopefully it work. So let's see, does it work or not, right? So basically hopefully it has recorded our audio, right? So I'm gonna say play audio, and I'm gonna type audio data, and of course sample rate, right? So I'm gonna play this now. And hopefully it works. So see, is recording our audio live, right? So let's try again. Hello guys, this is Harry and today I'm teaching you how to record your audio and play your audio using Python programming, and it's really interesting and hopefully you enjoy this. Oh, that's finished really early. Hello guys, this is Harry and today I'm teaching you how to record your audio and play your audio using Python programming, and it's really interesting. Right guys, there we go. Right, so guys, hopefully you enjoy this video. So I will finish this I'm like this whole session into another video. I'll try to finish on like at least two more videos, because the another video will be like taking your voice as an input and creating a subtitle from your voice, right? So you have seen the movies, right? In movies, you have seen the subtitles automatically sync, right? And well, there's a plenty of way you can use the text. You can just input the text. You can sync the text, and like that's the way you can enjoy the subtitle. Or you can create a live subtitle, right? For that live subtitle, you have to record basically all the audio, right? And then automatically it will give you the subtitle according to your video. So there's a various of way to do that, right? To create a transcript, right? So what we're gonna do is in our next video we're gonna take a same programming, right? Same algorithms, right? We're gonna reuse our functions, right? And we're gonna basically gonna record our voice and gonna create a subtitle, and that subtitle will be fed into the ChatGPT prompt, right? Into the API. Then it will give us a output as a result, right? Right guys, I'll see you in the next session and hopefully you enjoy this video, and peace.